Hi, Capricorn, and Tiffany, if you're watching. I'm doing this specifically for you. So, I heard through the grapevine that my Capricorn reading hit on hard for somebody. So, I'm curious to see if it hits again. Gosh, man, there are like cards flying out all over the place, and I'm not ready for them to fly out. So, I am Jody with Soul Purpose Tarot, and I live in Carmel, Indiana. I do past life readings, tarot cards, all kinds of stuff to help heal people and help them through the ascension journey, especially working on core wounds a lot lately. So if that's of any interest to you, please send me a message. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And in just a few seconds here, I'm going to quit blabbering and get to the reading, because I know that I don't want to listen to 15 minutes of advertisements, and neither do you. So, all right, Capricorn, now you can start coming out. I am ready to see what you have to say. This is going to be for mid-November to the end of November. I'm going to do 4 or 5 tarot cards to kind of get the general energy of, there's the first one, and get the general energy, and then go from there. Okay, well, we got a whole lot of stuff going on. All right, there's 5 cards right there. Let's start there. All right, so the High Priestess is in the reverse position, and she is usually someone that is very intuitive, but she's in the reverse position. So for now, I feel like your intuition is turned off, or you are ignoring your intuition and not paying any attention to it whatsoever. The Empress card is in the reverse position, so your life at the moment is more or less flipped upside down, because if it was sitting like this, you would be in a good place, you would feel good, you would be sitting on top of the world. And when the Empress is in the reverse position, you are not. So at this point in time, you are not in a good place. Your happy family was in the reverse position. So home life is not looking very well. Otherwise, that would be in the reverse, or in the upright position. And that was in the reverse position. So intuition is turned off. You're not paying attention to it. You're feeling very, very out of whack. Everything is off. Eating is off. Sleeping is off. Everything that makes you imbalance is off right now. And it's driving you crazy. Because it feels like, I mean, literally, this is what it feels like. It feels like you've been dumped on your head, and the universe keeps going bing, 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 you know, like a Barbie doll pounding your head into the pavement. I'm sorry, because that sucks. I mean, I've been there before, and I'm a Capricorn rising, and thank God this is not applying to me right now. Your happy home life is in flux at the moment and not doing well. I feel like the Moon card is secrets. There are some secrets that are there that need to be discussed. The Page is in the reverse position, which is kind of like a, oh wait, that's not the Page, that's the Fool. In order to, never mind, the new beginnings, you need a new beginning, you're ready for a new beginning, but it's in the reverse position. So you're not going to start any new beginnings at the moment until those secrets are revealed. But you're thinking about starting a new beginning. I guess that's what, there's some stuff that's not been revealed to you yet. And you need to figure some stuff out before you can flip that Fool over and start a new beginning. But right at the moment, my God, you've got 4 major arcana cards came out in that. This is, to me, a very major life lesson, karmic lesson, destiny type thing that is in the process of happening right now. And there's not a whole lot you can do about it because it's just going to take its course, because that's kind of how you wrote it out in the stars before you came down here. So the quicker that you start paying attention to your intuition and get yourself rewrited and balanced out, the quicker you're going to get to a new beginning and feeling like your life is not like out of control at the moment. And I have to say, based on the conversation that I had with someone over the weekend, this is exactly what is going on. So this is exactly what is going on with her. I'm going to see what the numerology cards have. Whispers of healings, mixed emotions. There's all kinds of stuff. But the first thing that I feel like, majorly, you need to journal. You need to tap into your intuition. You need to find out what your higher self wants you to do. Because right now, I feel like there's a whole lot of people that's got a whole lot of advice, and you're kind of like, I don't know which direction to go, because you can't quiet your mind down long enough. The best way to quiet your mind down is get a piece of paper out or a notebook and just write and write and write until you can't write anymore. And that's almost like, that's almost like your reading right there. That's going to be the best advice that you're going to get from anybody, is yourself, your higher self, telling you what to do. And if you have to cry while you're doing it, and you need to go through 3 journals to get everything out of your system, do it. I feel like there's also some childhood wounds that are probably that's coming up to be healed during this process. So what you're getting ready to go through is a journey. It is not going to happen overnight. It is going to take some while, and I'm thinking it's going to take at least 6 months that you're going to be going through this. And the word torture is what comes to mind. You're going to feel like it's torture. This is probably what a lot of us call the dark night of the soul, and that is getting ready to happen to you. So at the end, let me assure you, at the end, things are going to be better. Okay, so abundance came out and timeout. So I feel like the timeout goes along with the journaling. Take a timeout and just sit with yourself, talk to yourself. Don't listen to what everybody else is telling you, because everybody always has their own agendas when they're giving advice. What's best for them in your situation? And you need to know what is best for you in your situation, not what everybody else thinks is best for you. So take a time out and process this and think about it hard and really hard, and figure out what's best for you. Abundance is on the way, but I feel like, again, you're going to have to go through a 6 month period of time where you're going to feel not abundant and lost and scared. But once you get through it at the end, I know that you're going to be like, oh, I feel so much better. I'm like, that was really tough going through that, but I feel so much better. And I feel like I'm myself now. I feel like things are back to normal. So it's coming, and it will come, because you can't be in the dark night of your soul forever. So know that. Know that. And I also feel like this is probably going to be a time that some people that probably aren't good for you are going to drop out of your life. And if I were you, I would be searching for more people that are like-minded to you, that can help you get through this, that are trustworthy, that don't have their own agenda. So kind of third-party verification, people that that are going to give you wise advice that doesn't benefit them, that'll tell you the truth and they mean it and it'll be good for you. So just be careful who you listen to, is what I feel like I need to say. And I'm sorry I sound like a man today. I don't always sound like a man. What else do you have to say in the numerology cards? Maybe that's all they had to say. All right, let's move on. Let's see what kind of mixed emotions we're dealing with. I tend to get a lot out of these when these come out. All right, all right. You are not feeling inspired at all right now, which makes total sense. And this came out surprised, startled, flabbergasted, astonished. To me, this feels like a tower moment. Something came about that kind of was like, you know, kind of shook you. I guess that might be the tower moment in the mixed emotions deck. And you're feeling very inadequate at the moment. That matches up with everything that's come up so far. What else do you have to say? And I feel like I feel like you're thinking, it doesn't seem to matter what I do because it doesn't seem to make any difference. Maybe that will mean something to you. It doesn't matter what I do because it doesn't seem to make any difference. Okay, so let me go with this. If that's how you feel, then my feeling is you need to remove yourself from that situation. Because if you have given, and the other side of this situation has not given and done their share, that's probably why you're feeling very out of whack, is because you've given, you've got nothing in return, and you're exhausted. And you're done giving, you're done doing your part plus their part, and it feels like you're like, I'm finished, I'm over, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to quit taking care of myself and you both because you don't seem to care. It doesn't seem to make any difference. That's where that feels like that's coming from. Curious. That feels like you're curious about, like at the end of the 6 months, what your life would be like. You're starting to think about what it would be like to remove myself from this situation. What would it be like for me to change the path? You know, it's like, I feel like you've been going down this path for a while and you're kind of like, you know, it doesn't feel like this path is really working out for me. And I wonder what would happen if I started going down this path instead. And you're starting to become curious about that. Let your mind wander to that place. And when you're journaling, think about what that other path might be like. Maybe that will be more satisfying for you. Maybe that is a better fit for you. Maybe you have been going down the wrong path for a while. You wouldn't be the first person that thought something was a good idea and then found out halfway down the road that it wasn't. So don't beat yourself up when it comes to that. All right. Receptive. Be receptive to open, accepting, welcoming, and I'm going to say to new ideas or new thought processes. Like I said, be careful who you listen to because there's a lot of people out there that's going to have their own opinion and their agenda is going to come out in their advice to you. So just be careful who you share your business with. And make sure that they're bringing out everything to the situation, not just the stuff that makes their side look the best, if that makes any sense. I'm going to do some whispers of healing here and see what the universe has to say. Again, because 4 major arcanas came out in this is a major life lesson. This is not something that's going to happen overnight. This is not something that it's just, I need to change my thinking a little bit and tweak a little bit and everything will be good. This is some major shit that's coming out. And it's going to shake your world up. But at the end of it, it's going to be good. I promise. It always is once you go through some sort of major trauma and drama like this. And if all you have to do is go through it for 6 months, then you're better off than I was, because I went through that for years after the real estate market tanked. Oh my God. And like my life was miserable for I can't even tell you how long. All right. What do you have to say? This is the oversoul, the higher self, past relatives, guardian angels, your guides. All right. That one wants to come out, and 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 so does that one. And there we have it. Respect. I feel like this is respect yourself. This goes along with the giving. Respect yourself, respect your boundaries. If people are taking advantage of you in some way, shape, or form, have respect for yourself, and don't let that happen. Major transformation is on the way. This says transform. I don't know if you can see that. Major transformation is on the way. Major transformation is on the way. And that's a good thing. This one says reliable, but it was in the reverse position. Okay, so how do I want to do that? Surround yourself with reliable people. Surround yourself with people who have your best interest in mind and not their own agenda. We've already talked about that. Hydrate. I swear to God, that hydrate card comes out in almost every reading. That is so funny. Hydrate. And there's, I don't know how many cards there are. Hydrate comes out 75% of the time. Apparently we all need to do. Okay, we all have a choice. You have a choice. Your choice is stay where you're at right now and prolong the agony, or make a choice to do what's in your best interest. And that is only something that you can do. And that is only something that you can figure out. So whatever the case is, you've got a choice at hand. Do what's best for you, not what's best for everybody else. Do what's best for you. That's the important thing. You got a lot of stuff coming up here and a lot of changes getting ready to happen. So bear down, batten down the hatches, and just kind of put your head down, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be some crying and some pain that's going to crop up from this. So just take it one day at a time. Try not to focus on the future too much, because that's just going to cause you more anxiety. So if you can, take it 24 hours a day and just try not to flip your lid about, oh my God, what am I going to do in a month from now? Oh my God, what's going to happen in 2 months from now? And just take it 24 hours at a time and let your guides, the universe, your people, the people that you trust help you if you need to. And I will see you 1st of December. All right. Thanks. Bye.